Deep within a dense forest lies another forest, hidden and untouched by time, one that no one ever dreamed existed. It is whispered about in tales, spoken of in hushed tones, a place known as the Forest of Jewels. Others, with darker hearts, call it the Forest of Greed. This enchanted woodland, cloaked in ancient magic, teems with creatures unlike any the world has ever seen. As its name suggests, the forest is a treasure trove of marvels. A golden monkey with a body made entirely of shimmering gold, majestic birds whose feathers glisten with diamonds, a panther so mesmerizing that even its prey cannot help but pause to admire its beauty, and a jade reindeer whose radiant green aura rivals the splendor of nature itself. Amidst this paradise is a lake, its surface like a mirror reflecting the heavens. Within its waters lives another miracle of nature, a fish with a body of pure silver, capable of floating above the water and diving below it at will. These wonders exist in harmony, untouched by the hands of greed, until one fateful day. A notorious and greedy hunter stumbled upon the enchanted forest. Drawn by whispered legends and driven by unquenchable greed, he ventured into the forest with a single goal: to claim its treasures. His eyes widened with awe as he beheld the forest's beauty, but his heart remained untouched by its harmony. His first target was not the golden monkey or the jade reindeer, but the seemingly easiest prey, the diamond rabbit. This ethereal creature, with a body as transparent as glass and eyes as red as rubies, was known for its unparalleled speed, outrunning even the sapphire-coated panther. But the hunter was cunning. He knew the rabbit's weakness, the sweet scent of flowers. He brought with him the most fragrant blossom from distant mountains, setting a trap that even the swift rabbit could not escape. As the diamond rabbit fell victim to his snare, the hunter laughed, his triumph echoing through the forest. But he was not alone. Unseen eyes were watching him, and the wind began to stir. Suddenly, a figure materialized, her presence commanding and otherworldly. A woman with flowing white hair, clad in golden robes, stood before him. She held a staff in her hand, and her crimson eyes burned with fury. The hunter froze, his triumph giving way to terror. He knew who she was, the Witch of Greed. Long ago, this witch was human, a princess from a distant kingdom, over 500 years in the past. She had everything her heart desired, but her insatiable love for jewels drove her to demand more. When the treasures of her kingdom were not enough, she commanded the greatest wizard in her realm to craft a magical staff capable of turning anything into precious stones. Bound by duty, the wizard reluctantly obeyed. With the staff in hand, the princess's first experiment was her beloved pet rabbit. She chanted the spell, and the rabbit's soft fur transformed into unyielding diamonds. Overjoyed by her success, she laughed, but her hunger for beauty was far from sated. Her next ambition was to transform her own body into living jewelry. Yet, she needed a test subject. Her gaze fell upon the wizard. Realizing her intentions, the wizard's fury erupted. "For your greed and the sin you wish to commit, I curse you," he declared. "You shall live with your greed as the Witch of Greed, and your loved ones shall bear the price of your avarice." As his curse took hold, the princess's palace vanished, replaced by the dense forest. Her family transformed into the jeweled creatures that now roamed the woods. Stripped of her sight, she could no longer behold the treasures she so desperately craved. Immortal and forever tied to her greed, she became the guardian of the forest, ensuring no one would disturb its harmony. Now this same witch stood before the trembling hunter. He tried to flee, but it was too late. The witch was already behind him. Frantically, he raised his weapon, but her voice cut through the air like a blade.
"For the sin of disrupting the harmony of my forest and for seeking to harm my family, I shall be the judge of your greed. You shall live as the embodiment of greed itself, a prisoner of this forest for all eternity."
With a wave of her staff, she uttered the spell. The hunter's body began to transform, his cries fading into silence. He became a fox with a body of amber, his form a living testament to his greed.